Hi there, my name is Rabbi Sam Feinsmith of the Institute for Jewish Spirituality. I pray that you and yours are staying healthy and safe. I would like to say a few words about cultivating faith, emunah in Hebrew, during this challenging time. When we think of faith, we might imagine it to be static. Either you have it or you don't. But the Hebrew root of the word emunah, aleph mem nun, has a number of meanings. Among them, to train. This linguistic connection suggests that by training heart and mind, we might cultivate a deeper quality of steadfast faith over time. What habits of heart and mind, then, does this time call upon us to entrain in ourselves so that we might deepen our faith as a source of stability during uncertain times? First, to counter our sense of isolation, we might train in recognizing just how profoundly interconnected we truly are. This truth can be scary, of course. It is precisely because we are interconnected that we are susceptible to getting sick. But it's also our interconnection, our recognition of our shared vulnerability, interdependence, and divinity that might open our hearts to deep compassion and enable us to lovingly reach out to others and create more equitable systems of production and distribution. We do well each day to take a moment to remind ourselves of just how interconnected we are. Second, to ease our anxiety about getting sick and dying, we can use our grief to help us more fully celebrate life and count our blessings. To support us in that work, I offer a poem by a dear friend, Bonnie Miotai Tracy, titled Memorial Mind. Grief is coming, is here, will be here. Make space and time for it. Love, appreciation, reflection, sorrow. You will need to sit quietly and let these happen. We need to be real, are capable of being real, are called on to be real. So for at least 5 minutes, let grief in. Let it have its way. There are doctors, nurses, caregivers dying right now for their patients, for us. Moms have died, dads, beloveds in every country. And there will be millions upon millions more. To be real is to feel this. Otherwise, we're in denial. I will not forget you. Set a timer if you need to, something to call you back. Exhale, feel your breath, be where you are. Vow to not take the people around you or gone from you for granted. Considering that COVID-19 creates acute shortness of breath and ultimately leads to suffocation, it may prove relatively easy to not take our lives for granted. If we can draw a deep breath during this time, we have something to celebrate 10,000 times a day, as long as we are willing to stop, notice, and appreciate. If we pay attention to the people around us as they breathe, we may develop a profound sense of appreciation for the life force coursing through them and all creation. And finally, to cut through our feelings of powerlessness, we are being called upon to train in cultivating a sense of sacred, courageous purpose. Each of us has a holy role to play during this time, something of inestimable value to offer. We must resist the temptation to fall into defeatism and self-doubt. Instead, we can set aside some time each day for silence, stillness, prayer, or meditation, that we might listen deeply for God's counsel and how we might be of service during this time. If we can work on training our hearts and minds in this way, cultivating a profound trust in our interconnection, celebrating life and counting our blessings, and living with confidence in our sacred purpose during this time, we stand to deepen our faith and our capacity to grow our inner spiritual resources and thereby emerge from this hardship with the inner skills needed to shape a more compassionate and sacred world. May it be so. Take good care.